I've always wondered how some people had the ability to pull through the deepest moments in their lives. How some people had the ability to put all their desires behind them and work relentlessly towards one single goal. I always wondered why some people succeeded. What did they do that others didn't? What do they have that I don't? What do they have that you don't? And it could be discipline, it could be perseverance, it could be focus, but I believe it's a why. They know the answer to the why, their life's why. Why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? There's a saying that with a strong enough why, you can bear almost any how. Find your why, and that why is going to give you strength. These past few days, I don't know why, but I've been getting into a rut. I've been watching like Netflix shows, The Walking Dead mainly, and I've been getting into shit like porn, which is very bad. And I haven't been going to the gym much. I haven't been meditating consistently. I haven't been doing my habit tracker, and I'm kind of going downhill. But I'm still like uploading, I'm still scripting, I'm still making sure that I upload regularly. That's like the only thing I have going, okay? But I don't know why, but it's just like the motivation, the drive, it's kind of fading. Like a few weeks ago, I had so much drive in me. I could like wake up at 5 a.m. and I could like wake up at 5 a.m. with sleepy eyes, very tired, and still work on my videos, still work and script videos. Why? Because I had a big motive, which was literally to beat this other guy who was kind of in a similar-ish position as me, who also had a YouTube channel, same age as me, same type of content, but he had like more subscribers than me. So I just wanted to like beat him in kind of a competitive way, friendly competition. Like that was my motive, just to beat this guy on YouTube. And it might seem kind of like unhealthy, but it's the truth. It's a complete truth. I just wanted to like get ahead of him. That's the full-on truth. Like that guy was my wallpaper too, so I could like wake up every day and see his videos, and so that I could get that motivational drive in me. And honestly, bro, he made me work 10 times harder, very hard. But recently, like right now especially, that drive, that competitiveness, it's kind of fading. I don't know why, but maybe it's like my mental health's getting better, so I don't have that unhealthy competition in me, which helps, but also doesn't help at the same time. And I'll be honest, I've been lacking a lot, self-improvement wise and YouTube wise too. Like I'm watching so much YouTube nowadays, indulging in shitty habits, Netflix, sometimes spending 30 minutes procrastinating on a task which takes like 2 minutes. It's the truth. Like on YouTube, I might seem like a guy who works a lot, maybe like is very productive, but that's not the case. I have a lot of problems too. And right now, the reason that I think it's been like this for at least these past few days now is because of comfort. I've become comfortable with the position that I'm in life. A few weeks ago, I had this dissatisfaction in life that I wasn't in the position that I wanted to be in. I was dissatisfied, so that gave me drive. That gave me the drive to become satisfied with my life. And the way I became satisfied was just to work more harder on my goals, work more harder on this goal that I have set on my wall. But right now I'm becoming comfortable, which is good and bad. Like both sides. It's good because that means my work, like I did previously, has been getting me results, but at the same time I've started lacking. I've become comfortable mainly because I've hit like the 4,000 hour watch time, and I got monetized like a few days ago. So that's like one goal checked off, and I'm really happy about that. Like my 10 months of work, finally something, so a result. So I'm happy about that, but because of that, I've become stagnant. I've been getting decently good amount of subscribers daily. I've been getting moderately good views, and videos are doing decently good, but I know like my potential is up here, but I'm down here. And I've noticed that every time I go into a rut is when my life becomes comfortable. I don't put in the work. I start indulging in instant gratification tasks. I start doing shitty habits. That's when my life goes downhill. And I've also noticed that this is kind of a cycle. So, uncomfortable, which was like a few weeks ago or days ago, I got uncomfortable with the position I was in life. So that caused me to take action, and that action got me results, and that results made me comfortable again, and that comfortable feeling made me start procrastinating again, which like the phase I'm in right now. Procrastination, indulging in shitty habits, Netflix. And then there's going to be a point where I'm at right now that I'm going to start becoming uncomfortable again with my position in life. That's when I'll start working more, and then again the cycle continues. It's like I just noticed this right now. It's a cycle. Like I feel like I have so much potential in me, and you probably do too. Like even when I am doing the shitty habits, like today I was watching Netflix, and which each time I press next episode, I was like, bro, should I really watch one more episode, or should I just go work on that thing I should be working on? Like there's a part of me while I'm doing the shitty habits like saying, what are you doing, man? Is this really what you should be doing? And then there's this other part of me saying that, oh, it's just one episode, it's just one, oh, you'll do the work later, you'll get it done. Like right now I'm getting shit done, right? Recording, but it's like so late right now. It's like it's 12 a.m, which is not good. It's not good to stay up late, but this is the result of procrastination. And I'm being as open as possible because I know there are a shit ton of many thousands of people who feel exactly like this. There's probably you right now. You might feel like this. There's this other guy who feels like this too. Who feels like that they could achieve anything that they want. They have a goal, they have a pursuit, but they don't have the drive, the motivation. And even if they do, it's only like a short phase. Even if they do, it's only for a little while. Now, you can just shrug off this problem. Like I can just shrug it off saying that, oh bro, I need some discipline. I need to go David Goggins mode. But I feel like it goes deeper than that. Like you can do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, but I don't think like everybody does the hard work, especially when they don't feel like it, just because of discipline. You know that thing? I think everybody that is up here on the top, like working relentlessly towards one single goal, achieving success, and still continuing, still on that path. I think everybody up here on the top has one thing that differs them from us. They all found their why. The why they get up, why they work for hours long. And that's what gives them strength. That's what makes them, that's what's like fooling them to continue chasing their dreams, to continue chasing their goals. Like, you know, quick story, my old self would dominate this game of YouTube, this game of creation, this game of production, the game of impacting lives. Old me would dominate this game, and I know I talk a lot of shit about him in my previous videos, but honestly, bro, he would dominate everybody because he had discipline, he had perseverance, he was relentless. Old me would wake up at 5 a.m. just because he didn't have a purpose, just because he didn't know what to do, just because he felt like he had something to give to his father. He had a big why. He knew his why, and that's what drove the disciplineness, the perseveranceness, and the relentlessness, that's what drove him to do like crazy stupid shit. That's what got him up in those cold, dark mornings when the bed was warm, when the blankets were heavy, when his eyes were like half closed like this. That's what got him up and made him run in like 0 degrees Celsius weather. And now I can't do any of this shit. I can't get up. I can't get up in the morning. I can't go for a run. Like, getting up is one thing and running is another thing. I can't get myself to wake up at 5 a.m. I can't make myself to do the hard things, make myself prioritize my goals, the things that I want to achieve. Why? Just because I don't feel like it, just because I don't want to do the hard things. I don't want to work hard, especially when I don't feel like it. That quote, it doesn't work for me anymore. And I didn't know why for a long time. Like, why I lost this sense of purpose, sense of drive. And it's because I lost my why. I forgot about why I started YouTube at the first place, why I posted my first video. I forgot my why. Like, what really motivated me back then was to help my dad, because my parents divorced, and because of that I had to move to America, leaving my father back in my country where I'm originally from. And I made a promise to him that I'm going there just so that I can retire him one day, just so that I can start a business and retire him. Obviously, he thought that was a joke, but my main purpose of coming here was to start a business, to start earning money online, and income online, to start focusing on my purpose, to focus on my goals so that I could help him in the future. So every time back then when I didn't work on something like important or towards my goals, when I did something shitty or useless, it felt like I was betraying my promise to my father. It felt like I was hurting him in some kind of way. And that's what got me up in the mornings. That's what got me up and running. That's what got me to start this channel. Like, this foundation of this channel, it was not built by this self that you're watching right now. It was built by my old self, that killer self, not this like pussy self, but the guy who woke up at 5 a.m. every day, almost every day, but every day he woke up and recorded B-rolls of like quick context. I used to like do these motivational shorts, and that's how I started on YouTube, just by posting these motivational shorts. So I got up at like 5 a.m. before school, and I went for a run. Took around like 1 hour to just run, and during this run I used to just record these short B-rolls of me running, doing some push-ups, doing some pull-ups, and I did this all before school. Like, my school started at 7:20. I got back home before school, like 6:30 a.m. I used to get back from running, and then I used to get ready and go for school. Like, bro, imagine that, 5 a.m. in the winter. Like, it was like 0 degrees Celsius back then, and like, it was foggy. I don't know how I did that, honestly, bro. Now I can't even do those things right now because I want to sleep in. I've lost that sense of why. You need a why, and everything else is gonna become so much easier. Like, imagine if I told you to run 100 miles right now in 2 days. You probably wouldn't do it, right? I wouldn't do it. But what if I said, if you don't run 100 miles in, let's say, 1 day. If you don't run 100 miles in 1 day, your entire family is gonna die. Well, then suddenly, it won't matter if your legs are hurting, if you have a headache, if you don't feel like it, you will do it. Why? Because now you have a reason to. With a strong enough why, you can bear almost any how. You need a big why. Like, discipline is good. It's really important, but that discipline is driven by this why. You need a why. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to work? Who am I doing this for? Am I doing this for myself or my family or this specific person? Why do I want to get up at 5 a.m.? Why do I want to script this video? Why do I want to record this video? You need a big why. My why back then, it is still now, is to help my father, my dad, my mom. He really wanted to buy an SUV car. He still does, and that was my goal. That kind of still is my goal, to make sure that he gets what he wanted, that SUV car. And I think throughout these months, I've forgotten that. I forgot why I started. And most likely, you have too. I want to ask you, why do you want to get on this path? The path to greatness, the path to success. Why did you start in the first place? Like, what made you get up in those cold mornings? What made you work on your goals for 6 hours straight or 4 hours straight? What made you sacrifice the time to go outside or to spend time with your friends so that you can work on your goals? What made you do that? Why did you do that? And it's probably not just for money or fame. There's always a deeper reason. Find that reason and you will gain strength. For me, I think I have finally found my why once again. Took some time, but I know why I started. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my future. My dad, my mom, and everybody that I love. Everybody who gave me everything when I had literally nothing to give. That is my why. To see my mom and my dad smiling, to give them what they gave me. To make sure my friends live their best lives. To make not just future me proud, but old me too. The one who dreamt. After all, without him, this entire thing, this wouldn't be possible. Make it happen, brother. Make it